it's your girl Nick. I am in the kitchen and not cooking. We're back from the long holiday, of course, the long weekend, and of course I had to go and pick up my groceries curbside because y'all know I don't go into the store. So I wanted to pop in because there were a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. Not necessarily, it is about grocery shopping, but it's not necessarily about, everybody knows how to grocery shop. Y'all know what y'all eat, you know how much to get and all that stuff. But I always get, it's only 3 of us in the house right now, and I don't meal plan per se, but we kind of like eat the same things for the most part. So that's what I get, and I always get like big packages because it's more economical, and then I bring it home and break it up into how much we're gonna use in one sitting. So like, you know, these chicken thighs, they're boneless skillets, but I'm breaking them up. There's like 8 of them in here, and I'm breaking them up into 4. So that's literally 2 meals that we'll probably eat them like over the course of a couple of weeks. Yes, I still do butcher box, absolutely. But sometimes I also supplement with meats from the grocery store. But that's not really what I wanted to pop in and talk to y'all about. Wanted to talk to y'all about some little grocery store hacks that you may not know of. So in addition to buying large packages and splitting them up into portion sizes, I tend to not buy things that are already pre-packaged, so to speak. And I'm not talking about the processed foods because y'all know we don't buy those. But when I say pre-packaged, I mean like I don't buy stew meat. And the reason, like the little chunks of beef, or the chunks for kebabs, because you buy one roast, and that one roast can become whatever you want it to be. If you need it to be chunks of meat for stew, then you cut it into chunks of meat for stew. You can even buy a roast and cut it into steaks if you wanted to. So I don't really do that, but I do use the roast to make kebabs and to make my own stew meat. Not make my own, you know what I mean. Cut up my own stew meat. Then same thing goes for like fruits and veggies. And this is a big one, y'all. I once made the mistake of buying some cut up watermelon. Off season, of course, but that, which of course is a major problem. Like, don't buy fruits and vegetables off season. That's off season in your area. Anyway, bought it, it was already cut up. You know, it's nice and convenient. You don't have to do anything. It was bad already. Like, who knows how long that had been sitting on the shelf, and it may have a best by date on it, but by the time Avery opened it and went to eat it, it was already kind of slimy and nasty. So don't buy fruit that's already cut up in those little clamshell containers. Buy the whole watermelon, cut it up, and that way you can do whatever you want to. You make melon balls, you can make it into squares, you can just eat it old school, like the little smiley face when you get done. So that part right there, don't buy things that are already pre-made, pre-packaged for you. It costs more, and it goes bad faster. And this one's gonna shock y'all, but I do not buy organic fruits and veggies. Like the things that we do have to buy, the things that we can't grow, I don't buy them organic. The reason is because even though they say they're organic, you still don't know how they were grown, where they were grown, how they were treated to make them last longer to get to you wherever you are. Say it were grown organically in California, I'm here in Texas, it still has to be treated in some kind of way to get to me in Texas without spoilage, or so that it lasts a little while longer. So I don't buy organic, and the second reason I don't buy organic is because it goes fast. It goes bad super duper fast. Like a vegetable that might last in the fridge a week, if it's organic, it's gonna last like a day or 2. And I typically don't use up things within a day or 2. Here is the last little tip. Oh, I hope I didn't break that. Here's the last little tip. So y'all know that I make my own spice blends. However, to make those spice blends, I need the actual spice that goes into it. So I found an Indian grocery store today, you guys. And there's an African grocery store going up not too far from the house, which that's gonna be absolutely amazing. If you love black soap, you love goosey seeds, you love some of the things that you just can't get in the regular grocery store. We have a great Fiesta over here that has an international aisle, has a couple of international aisles where you can get a lot of great stuff, but having the actual Indian store and African store is great. I love to buy my seasonings from stores like that because you get them in bags like this, and this bag is like $2, and this will last forever. And that's where I get most of my spices, most of my seeds. This garam masala, I usually make this myself, but why make it if you can just buy it for like $2? In the regular grocery store, it's a lot more expensive than that. It's usually like in a little can, like a little shaker tin like this. Not very economical. And let me show you this. This is gonna like really trip you out. For those of you that are really into your skincare, you know, self-care, skincare, hair care, and all those things, this right here is rose water. That's real rose water. Now, the people have y'all out here buying products that have rose water in them. You don't know what else it has in it, but it has rose water in them. And these things cost, I've seen some upwards of $20 and $30. You don't know what amount of rose water is in it. This is an 8.25 fluid ounce bottle, recyclable, reusable bottle of rose water, pure rose water. It was $2.99, $3. I use this on my face as a toner. I use this in my hair. I make a little spray with half this, half distilled water, some glycerin, some vitamin E. Excellent for the hair, for both me and Avery, because we're both dry like that. So those are just a few grocery shopping tips for you guys, with even a little beauty and self-care thrown in there, which, you know, that's important too for all of us, women and men. But these kinds of tips, they can save you money, and these seeds like this, they are so much more, they're so much more flavorful than already ground stuff. You can grind this yourself into a powder, and it's, you know, the flavor is so great. Like I said, I found these specifically at an Indian grocery store, and the flavor is just unmatched. So a couple of little grocery shopping tips. I hope it helps you guys, and I hope you found something useful out of this. Till next time, y'all. Bye.